Hello everybody, this is me Paul, and yes, this is my studio, Warsaw, Poland. Welcome back. You're thinking probably this guy went completely nuts this time. Maybe I've been always nuts like this. Anyway guys, this is my PC. I turned my toilet into a server room, and this is one of upgrades in the studio. Yes, it is an upgrade that I made in 2024 already. So that's going to be a small studio tour, and I'll show you what happened already and what I'm planning to change and upgrade in the studio this year. Let's go. Yes, if you think this all audio madness makes any sense, you can always subscribe right here, you can like this vid, you can get notified, and you can comment on it so that I know what you think. Thanks. Yeah, upgrades. We'll start here with upgrade number 1, because this is an upgrade. This is a 7950X AMD, a powerful PC, but a noisy one. And I had to sacrifice the toilet so that my control room is quiet. This is the noisiest of my studio's machines. And guys, I drilled a hole, as I told you. All my cables, my video cables, my USB cables and stuff, data cables are transferred through here. The wall is almost half a meter thick. I had to drill through it so that my control room is silent. And yes, I sacrificed toilet. This is out of order. The water flow is cut off, of course, all the valves are closed. And yeah, that's the first thing I call an upgrade, but there's more. Let's go to the control room. This is the second upgrade. Fluid Audio FX80. 2 speakers here and 2 on the opposite wall. And guys, these serve me as my new 5.1 system, but of course it's 7.1, and if it's 7.1, it's just one step away from creating my first Dolby Atmos music environment. And for now, as I said, I'm using them as my new 5.1. My previous setup, consisting 2 JBLs over there, was good. I mean, my cinema mixes were fine, but I wanted to create something a bit more immersive for my clients so that they know that they are in a small cinema room, because this room does not look like a typical mixdown room. I'm a jack of all trades, as you know. So it's more like creating some immersion for my clients than for myself, but I think still this is a cool upgrade in the studio, and these fluids sound crazy good for the money you have to pay for them. There's the third upgrade coming straight with fluids. Let me show you. Yes, it's there. It's RME UFX II new interface. You're gonna ask, why not UFX 3? Because I'm not gonna use MADI. I'm not that multi-channel guy. Also, sound-wise, UFX 2 and 3 share almost same components, same sound quality, technical specifications for converters, etc. is almost absolutely the same on paper, so I didn't care about MADI, let's say. What I do care about is that UFX just announced UFX 2 FS with steady clock FS, the latest version, the most stable version of the clock. And I missed that one, so I could have waited a bit to get FS version of this interface, but I'm still very, very happy. Why? Because I just got a great update from RME. This is something called Room EQ, which is a 9-band EQ for your outputs, and also speaker delays. Yes, when working in 5.1 environment, in any surround environment, it's important to take care of your speaker delay. So you measure from the listening position which speaker is the furthest away, and every closer speaker you have to calculate the distance and milliseconds of delay so that the sound comes all at once from each source, each channel, each speaker to your listening position. And yes, this is RME, so it's rock solid, it's stable, it's gonna be supported for decades, not years, and I couldn't be happier than having this. the last functional, let's say, upgrade is this new 12-inch tablet for my clients so that they can see some video or maybe text or whatever they need sitting down there on the couch. So it's like a small functional thing, but let's end up with this. It's like functional, it's like utility, blah, 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 sure. Where's fun? Where's creation? What are your creative upgrades, Paul? Here's one. This is Arturia MiniFreak, and I'm blown away with this. I'm not gonna review it today, just a couple of words. Don't let this small case and small keyboard deceive you. This is a monster, and that's why I bought it. It's got 2 digital oscillators with different types of synthesis and different parameters per each type of synthesis. It's got analog multimode filter, envelope, cycling envelope, and LFO, digital effects, and it can sound like anything. It reminds me a bit of Hydrasynth that I owned once, but it's so much better sound-wise. Generally, Arturia synths are very characterful, and combining digital oscillators with an analog filter with digital yet cool-sounding overdrive that you're gonna find here, this is wow. These are leads, sequences, basses, pads, effects, whatever, because it is relatively simple, but the simplicity versus power ratio is exceptional with this one, and I am so serious about it. I'm gonna play you a couple of presets. I told you. As we say in Polish, mały ale wariat, which means a small one, a mini one, yet a freaky one. So yes, it's a mini freak and it translates to Polish very well. I love it. Let's go to one more upgrade. Yeah, it's another one, a functional one, because this is this small DIY keyboard. I bought some components, I assembled it as a Christmas present for my girlfriend. She's got one at home. And I discovered it's so nice, neat, and it's so silent and both compact that I love it and I want to have one in the studio. The biggest thing behind this keyboard that makes it so good for studio work is that it is silent, and this is thanks to switches. They are called Gateron Red silent switches, and I don't know whether these are the most silent switches out there, but they definitely are very neat and very silent, and I do love my new keyboard. The last upgrade I'd like to talk about, again, it's a creative one more than a functional one. Do you see that track? No, I will show it to you. Yes, this rack is almost empty, and empty racks are sad racks. So why not to get some analog gear to mix music and stuff? Yeah, that's what I planned. And this upgrade has to be thought over very well, thoroughly, because I really have to consider my needs. I would prefer analog gear with remote digital DAW control, because this rack is quite far away. And did you actually, guys, know that Poland is the best country to look for digitally controlled analog gear? Yes, because both Wes Audio, which offers their rack and 500 modules with digital control, and Better Maker, which does the same, these are both Polish companies. Wes Audio is from the city of Szczecin, and Better Maker is here in Warsaw. This is great. I wrote to both West Audio and Better Maker to try to get a nice deal, like a half barter deal, so that I shoot some videos on the equipment and I get a good price when I want to buy this. We'll see what happens, but I also prepared some other options. I'm gonna maybe show them to you. For example, another 500 setup. Bento by Fredenstein as my case, Carnaby V500, which seems to be a really cool harmonic equalizer, two of them, because I need everything stereo, Rubber Bands IGS, cool mastering Pultec-like equalizer, and then IGS also S-Type 500. IGS is also Polish. No, I'm not joking. This is also Polish-made equipment that makes me really proud. Guys, another setup is here. It's Tegelar Cream. It's a German Berlin-based company, I think. This is both bus compressor and Pultec style compressor. Again, Bento and Cranborn Carnaby 500. I will buy it one day anyway, whatever I decide. And for example, here is a mixed 500 setup. Blah, 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 some new rack units to make those guys a little bit lower. I'm not gonna need that much rack space for now. And then I've got API Launchbox Ultraviolet EQ, which would be more like a surgical analog EQ for me. Then again, IGS Audio, Cranborn Audio again, and Elysia Character instead of my Loop Trotter Saturate. So that would be my mixing chain for not probably separate tracks, but for buses and sub-buses. I would treat my stuff with some analog goodness. But as I said, I have to plan it well. I have to still think about it so it really suits my needs. These are not plugins. This is hardware a bit more expensive and demanding also on the user. Guys, that's it for now. Let's sum the things up. And you may ask at the very end, Paul, isn't it all quite an overkill? Don't you really prefer to spend your time on something else? You have to still rebuild something, upgrade something. It consumes time and energy, man. And my answer is, no, I do not regret any upgrades I ever did in the studio, and I do not pity a minute spent on it, for a couple of reasons. First, I want to have constant fun. I want to try new things every day, and I have to learn new things every day. First, because it's fun. I don't want to get bored. I want to stay creative. I want to learn new things. I really do enjoy. No, I'm addicted to learning new things, and it's a cool addiction. I love it. The second thing is that I want to improve on things every day. I want to learn new things. I want to try new things so that I'm a better music and sound guy for my clients. I got better expertise. I've got a broader field of what I know and of what I can do, and also trying new techniques like hardcore analog mixing. Well, this is cool. Or new types of synthesis, or playing this small keyboard even. I haven't got a keyboard that small on a synth like ever, I think. Also, I'm a guy that loves renovations and some hard physical work, so you may not believe this, but drilling this wall even was kind of enjoyable for me, so to say, guys. And yeah, so these are my upgrades. This is my fun. It's been quite a crazy week already in more than a week, almost 2 weeks in 2024, and I really loved it. And I'm looking forward to what this year's gonna bring, because I can see endless fun and great actually prospects for this year. And well, I'm the most optimistic at the start of 2024. I've never been that optimistic in my small business. The year started exceptionally good, actually. I know there's the war in Ukraine, inflation, very much uncertainty around the world, but still, I do enjoy myself. I enjoy what I do. I want to build on it, and I want to do as long as possible. The best would be to do it until I die one day, because I will. But don't worry, guys. Until then, we're gonna have tons of fun. I promise. That's it for today. I hope you liked it. I hope you're gonna drop me a comment down below, and I hope to see you very, very soon. Keep creating beautiful things, people. Take care.